In this video, we will learn how to find out the total savings function from the given marginal propensity to save function. The question is, if marginal propensity to save function is given as is s prime y is equal to 0.3 minus 0.1 y raised power minus 1 upon 2, where y is the level of income, we have to find out what will be the total savings function if aggregate savings is 0 when income is equal to 81. Okay, so how to find out the total savings function, or let us write it here. So our aggregate savings will be equal to the integral of the marginal propensity to save. Okay, to find out the total savings, we take the integral of the marginal propensity to save. Okay, so MPS is being given us here. So MPS is this very function, that is 0.3 minus 0.1 y raised power minus 1 upon 2. Okay, so our aggregate savings will be equal to, take its derivative, the integral of 0.3 is 0.3. so obviously we are taking the integral with respect to y here. So the integral of 0.3 will be equal to 0.3y minus, we have 0.1 here. The integral of y raised power minus 1 upon 2 is y raised power minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 divided by y raised power minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. Then we add the constant of integration, as you know. So which implies our aggregate savings will be equal to 0.3 y minus 0.1. Now y raised power minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, it comes out to be y raised power 1 upon 2, and our denominator is also 1 upon 2 plus the constant of integration, which is c, which implies our aggregate savings function will be, so we have 0.3 y minus, so transpose this 1 upon 2 to numerator, so it becomes 0.2, I guess. So we get 0.1 times 2, so we get 0.1 times 2 y raised power 1 upon 2 plus the constant of integration. Okay, now we are being also told that total savings, when aggregate savings is 0, our income is equal to 81. So in this equation, what will be the total savings function? So total savings function, to find out this very thing, so we take the condition that is being given us, that is when income is equal to 81, we are being told that aggregate savings is equal to 0. So our total savings will be equal to, let me plug the value of y is equal to 81 in this equation, and as is equal to 0. So in place of as we have 0 is equal to, so income is 0.3 times 81 minus, so here we get, let me see if I have done it correctly, it becomes 1 upon 0.1, so I get 0.2 in place of 81, we have 9 square raised power 1 upon 2 plus the constant of integration. 2 gets cancelled, or we get here 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24, 24.3 minus 0.2 of 9, so it becomes 9 2s are 18, it becomes minus 1.8 plus c. So aggregate savings, when it is equal to 0, we need to find out the value of c here. So if I write it like this, 24 minus 3, 24.3 minus 1.8, so now the so we get 5.22.5 plus c is equal to 0. Okay, solving for c, so c is equal to minus 22.5, which implies our total savings will be equal to, so total savings function will be, plug the value of C is equal to 22.5, rather minus 22.5 in this equation to get the total savings, which will be equal to 0.3y minus so where do I put the value of C? Obviously here. So we will get minus 0.2 y raised power 1 upon 2 plus the constant of integration, which came out to be minus 22.5. This will be our total savings. Okay, so I hope I make myself clear. So what we have done here, first to find out the aggregate savings, we integrate the marginal propensity to save with respect to y. Doing that very step, we get aggregate saving function as this very thing. Now we are being given the initial condition that when income is equal to 81, aggregate savings is equal to 0. So plug the value of y is equal to 81 and as is equal to 0 in this equation. Then to find out the total savings, we plug the value of the constant of integration. When we solved it, we got minus 22.5. So it will denote our autonomous savings here. So plugging the value of C is equal to minus 22.5 in the total savings function, we will get the what we call the savings function. I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.